Okay, so we're going to have a little bit of a contest here. As you know from my previous uploads, I've been playing a lot with this chat, GPT, GTP, whatever it is. And I've been pretty impressed with its ability to make concise descriptions of philosophical concepts. So I want to see who can do it better. If I, being a human who's studied these sorts of things, can make a better description of a thing than this AI. And so what I did was I found a video that I liked. It was one of the more popular videos, the Neoplatonism video. And I asked the chat to explain it in about 200 words, which is relatively the size of a script for one of the shorter videos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play you the original video, the Neoplatonism video, and then I'm going to record this script right here. And so the second script you see with my headphones and this microphone, a different background, is going to be the AI script. And I want you to tell me which one was better. Neoplatonism is a modern term for the school of thought derived from Plotinus, a student of Plato nearly 600 years after Plato's death. Neoplatonists start with the One, which is similar to Plato's form of the good, a single, simple unity from which all things are derived. But the One is not like God. It has no consciousness and is so far beyond matter that it couldn't possibly create. The One has a helpful side effect, though. It brings about the nous, commonly translated as intellect. What does this intellect think about? Well, none other than the One itself. This active thinking has its own side effect, the emergence of soul, which acts as sort of Platonic forms, giving the immaterial foundation for physical existence. From the soul finally comes matter, and the chain is complete. So to recap, we have the One, perfect unity, beginning and end of all things. Then comes nous, the byproduct of the One, thinks about the One. Then soul, the byproduct of nous, akin to Platonic forms, and then finally matter. And that's just Neoplatonic metaphysics. Their ethics are a bit simpler, thankfully. Since man is both material and immaterial, he has the unique privilege of climbing back up that chain and getting closer to the One. This is often accomplished through philosophy, practicing virtue, and doing away with the concerns of the body. Neoplatonism was immensely popular, finding its way into almost all philosophy and theology for nearly 1,500 years. Neoplatonism is a philosophical and spiritual movement that developed in the 3rd century AD, based on the teachings of the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. It was founded by Plotinus, who studied under the philosopher Ammonius Saccas in Alexandria, Egypt. Neoplatonism holds that there is a single ultimate reality called the One, or the Good, which is the source of all being and knowledge. It is beyond human comprehension and can only be approached through spiritual contemplation and union with the divine. Neoplatonism also posits the existence of intermediate entities between the One and the physical world, including the world soul and various divine emanations or emanative principles. These entities are responsible for bringing the world into being and sustaining it. In addition to its spiritual and metaphysical beliefs, Neoplatonism also had a strong influence on various areas of thought, including ethics, psychology, politics, and the arts. It was especially influential in the development of Christian and Islamic philosophy, and its ideas continue to be studied and debated by scholars today. So what do you think? Who did better? Are the machines finally taking over? Let me know.